Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Checkpoint XP. Norris Howard here, and we have a couple very awesome and special guests. We have Emma Fyffe, a great person that we're just getting to know, and a friend of the show, Erin Simon. You know Erin very well, so we won't give her the super duper intro. But these guys are two hosts of VENN's new show, The Download. Now, if you're unfamiliar with VENN, they're coming in with 24 hours of gaming and esports content for you, hitting the airwaves starting on August 5th. But Emma and Erin, welcome to Checkpoint XP.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I know, I feel like I'm the new person in the house since Erin's like an old pal, but I really appreciate the gracious intro.
Yeah, no, you know what, Emma, I definitely want to start with you.
Sure.
Erin, I talk to Erin all the time and all this stuff, but Emma, talk to us a little bit about VENN and the download, because there's going to be a lot of people who saw the VENN announcement and they're like, okay, cool, another content outlet for esports. What makes VENN and you guys' show, The Download, something that's going to be unique?
Well, I think the thing with The Download that makes it really unique is that it's news for the gaming and esports generation. It's not 100% focused on just gaming and esports news, but it is focused on discussing news stories that sort of generation would be interested in. I mean, on The Download, like, we're not here to break the news stories. We're here to talk about the news stories that we care about and why we care about them and how they pertain to us. So yeah, I mean, and ultimately it's about the hosts being able to give their really honest opinions on whatever news topic it is that we're discussing, be it something like the fact that, Valorant, Call of Duty, and Overwatch all announced new seasons and whatnot starting on the same day, or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's bill to restrict the military from advertising on Twitch, which ultimately did not get passed. But that's what I'm saying, is that like we cover a really wide breadth of stories, and the vibe is kind of like, I don't know, sitting around and talking about it with your friends.
Yeah, that's really cool. And so, Erin, you have been, coming from Cheddar Esports and a bunch of other outlets that have done gaming news. VENN, pretty much dropped, and people were like, wow, this is a big thing. You've been a part of big things before. So, what's sort of your stance here, and what expertise are you bringing to VENN that people can expect from you?
I mean, I'm one of the leading faces of culture in esports, especially being a Black woman. And I've also been someone who's been a major voice when it comes to diversity, inclusion, and even just the integration of like social matters and esports and gaming, and talking beyond just about, patch updates and everything like that, like talking about the business and everything. There are only a few that I felt like were really diving deep and hard into that. And that's a space that I've owned and have been owning. And honestly, being part of an event is just taking things to the next level, because it's what I love about VENN and what I love about The Download. It's about empowering the talent and not censoring us, but taking us in and saying, we love you guys, we love your personalities, and we just want to help you grow from there. And we want to help elevate the conversations that you've already been starting. So that's why I'm happy to be part of VENN. And I'm also happy to be working with Emma and Degon and Matt and Jimmy Wong and just everyone that's part of The Download and the entire network of VENN.
I think that is something that, just to build off of what Erin was saying, that has been such a wonderful and sort of unique experience about working with VENN, is that they're building shows around the talent. They are not trying to fit talent into the shows.
Right. Yeah. That's really awesome. And, I definitely want to, mention something that I've personally noticed, is that there is a ton of female talent coming into VENN. It's something that, let's be honest, is quite unique in the gamer space. And these are folks coming in with a lot of expertise and a lot of experience in the field. What does it mean for you guys to be working for a company that seems to be making quite a statement by having so many women involved at launch?
Well, I think for me, it's amazing because gamers don't look one way. Gamers aren't one way, and that's what we're trying to show. We're trying to show diversity, and not just in the interest, but even diversity in perspective, diversity in talent, diversity in just the overall passion that we have. Right? Like Emma is our JRPG queen on the download, and that's something that that's not my area, and she really owns that. And then for myself, I'm the one that brings hip hop and conversations around culture. And then we got Matt Morello, who of course bringing Overwatch and FPSs. And then Degon brings Riot and everything with League. And then we got Jimmy, who's able to bring the entertainment world in. And then we also have Patrick, who's been a journalist for quite some time. And he has so much information in terms of, especially a lot of the stories where we see business in the intersection of like top hitting stories and gaming and esports. And so we all bring so many different perspectives and just viewpoints, and that's important because that's what's going to make the content amazing. And that's what esports and gaming is. It's not just one viewpoint, one kind of person, or the perception of what people feel like women gamers are like. We're bringing everything and showing that it is everything.
Yeah, exactly as Erin was saying. I think that with VENN, we have this really unique opportunity to build a community from the ground up. Again, like we're not trying to fit into somebody else's space. We are our own network. And so that does offer us a lot of freedom to really explore what a gamer is. I mean, as far as VENN goes, I feel like gaming is just the cornerstone. It's the thing that brings us all together. And even as far as gaming goes, across the board with hosts, we have very diverse interests in gaming. As Erin said, I love me my story games. I am comically bad at FPS. Degon says he's going to teach me how to play, but yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, is that like a gamer isn't just one thing. And I think that's really well represented in the kind of talent that we have at VENN. And I hope that that's something that we're able to bring to the VENN community, for it to be a space for anybody who just likes video games,
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I want to add one more thing too.
Of course.
Talent, also another thing for people to know. Talent, we're involved in almost every aspect of VENN, whether it is the topics and meetings for the stories we're going to cover, social media content, some additional things. We are informed, and everyone has talent, and everyone on all teams are all together in terms of shaping and growing this network.
Yeah, no, that's really awesome, and it's really encouraging to hear, especially coming from a new content creation field, that their mind first and foremost is to putting out as many different viewpoints of gaming as possible, because it's an issue that many gamers have had from other content creation outlets and other sort of gamer centric brands in the past, and it's really awesome to hear that coming from VENN. And Emma, I mean, JRPGs, I'm with you. I'm here. So, I'm with it. I love me some esports.
If it's less than 100 hours, I don't want to touch it.
Why are we even playing it? Persona 5?
Oh, right now, yes, I'm playing Persona 5 Royal right now. And I played the OG Persona 5, and after I finished Final Fantasy 7 Remake, I was like, I don't know if my heart is ready, because I was going to start Persona 5 Royal, and I was like, when it came out, and I was like, Final Fantasy 7 Remake's coming out in like a week and a half, so I'm gonna pause on the Persona. And then I kind of dabbled with some other games because I was like, I need something sort of lighter. And then I was like, you know what? My heart is saying it really wants to play Persona 5 Royal. And it's so fun. Oh my God. The additions are so great. I think I'm like 60 hours in now. So, like halfway.
So it's good. You're only halfway through the game.
Yeah.
But, and that's usually a question that I ask, especially if people that I know have really deep gaming interests, is I ask what everybody's playing. So you've let us know what you're playing. Erin, what are you heavy into right now?
Oh my gosh. I mean, very much heavy into Warzone for various different reasons. I mean, Warzone allows me to connect with so many different people because of the crossplay functionality. So I'm able to connect with not only my friends, but able to also highlight traditional sports athletes' passion when it comes to gaming, and even like artists. Like, I know I've been playing Warzone with T Grizzly often, and there's a few others. And so that's something that I'm happy to be able to be kind of like a conduit, like someone who can bring the world together and show that, some of your favorite rappers and artists, guess what? They're sweaty in Warzone too, just like me. We don't like losing. So I've been enjoying that. But I'm also open to other games, kind of like what Emma said. Like, I definitely love Persona 5. I was just telling her earlier, like, we were on a call yesterday. I was like, listen, I'm not super knowledgeable about JRPGs, but Persona 5 is like one of the first and one of the few that I fell in love with. And then of course, like, I just play other things. Like, I play Overwatch as well. I was someone who was raised to just be open-minded and try everything. So I really try to play all different games. If I don't like it, meh. You know what? It is what it is. But that's the only way you can find your passion.
I'm so happy you guys love Persona 5 because I also think it's just like, I think it has the best art direction of almost any game.
Oh my God, I want to like,
too.
Yes, if I could change my actual like text interface on my phone to be what it looks like when the characters are texting one another in that game, like, sign me up.
I know, it's so good. It's so good. But, one last thing I want to talk to you guys about VENN is that, there's a ton of, other brands that have come out that have, really, really hit hard when it comes to video game content creation. Not excluding ourselves, I'm just be straight up. But, just previous that have definitely taken, the more TV production style of things. What do you guys think VENN is going to do to be able to rise above that fold and create some staying power? Because again, a lot of these content creation firms and content creation houses have come out and they've been hot for a couple years and then they've kind of gone away. What do you guys think makes VENN going to be able to have that staying power?
I think it's a lot of the stuff that Erin and I kind of brought up earlier. It's that idea of VENN is crafting what it is around what the talent is bringing to the table. They are not trying to fit talent into their preconceived notion of what a show is. So because we're all shaping our content together, I think that honestly, some of what is going to ultimately result in VENN having some staying power is the fact that we're going to be listening to our community and evolving. I mean, Ariel, I don't know if you've seen him go and interact with people on Twitter, but he's like VENN dad going in there being like, yep, okay, great. I hear your feedback. Really looking forward to your criticism. We're going to definitely take it to heart. So, I think that like as open as everybody is at VENN in terms of listening to talent, listening to producers, listening to everybody to build these shows, like we're going to listen to what people are saying and evolve as we build our community, I think.
Yeah, and on top of that too, we are the gamers that we also are catering the content to. So, and even like I said previously, from top down, we like, even though we all look young, we all look spiffy and stylish, but we all have experience. Emma has been in the industry for a long time. Matt Morello's presence in Overwatch. Like I said, D-Gon with Riot, and then Jimmy as well in the entertainment YouTube and also the gaming space, and then myself, within not just esports and gaming, but also music and also traditional sports. I mean, I've been working in media for 10 years, so it's like we all have our collective experiences working and understanding the ecosystem and the content ecosystem and even the news ecosystem of the esports and gaming community, as well as outside in terms of mainstream media, which we're starting to see that integration in. And that's what's so amazing about VENN is that it's taking the best of both worlds and making amazing content with personalities who are amazing and who are truly not afraid to be ourselves and to speak our minds and to show us, like, to show our passion. And I think that our passion and our interest and our love for not only video games and esports, but just the overall community, I think is going to really resonate.
Awesome. And so last question, besides your own show, what show are you most excited for coming out on VENN of the current lineup that you guys have seen so far or revealed so far?
Oh man. Okay, listen. I gotta go with Sushi Dragon Show.
I knew you were gonna pick that.
Because have you seen him? Like when he did a day where he had a bunch of the hosts on from the other shows on VENN to do a like trailer watch party. But of course it wasn't just us sitting around watching trailers because he's Sushi Dragon. He doesn't do that. So I showed up for my interview and it was just bonkers, the entire thing. But like, he is an artist. Like watching him work, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing streaming because it's certainly not that. Like this is next level. So I'm so excited to see what he can do because he's been doing that all on his own. And so now he's got the support of this great network behind him who really believes in him and what he's trying to create. So yeah, I'm stoked for Sushi Show.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Like just from like the tidbits we've been getting, I've been like looking forward to everyone's show. You know, I gotta say this because I gotta also support Digon, VENN Arcade Live. I'm really looking forward to that because it's really even more is showing that intersection between culture and gaming, and I'm super excited for that. Also, I don't know if you peep in the BTS content, we have a stage, and hopefully, you know, later on, it's going to be really cool to see what, you know, different shows and how VENN is going to be utilizing that LED stage. And it's super exciting. And even like the studio space is super awesome, and like how they move everything around and how they set up all the shows. So it's going to be cool. And one thing I have to say is every show is going to have a very unique look, which I'm really excited for.
Awesome. So Emma Fyffe and Erin Simon coming to us from VENN. Again, guys, that is going to premiere August 5th. Pretty much everywhere where you could currently watch video game content, that's where you can find it. Where can everybody find you guys if they want to follow you or chat or ask more questions about your show?
Totally. I am at Emma Fyffe all over the internet, wherever Emma Fyffes are sold.
And I'm Erin A. Simon. Same thing, all over the internet. Also, make sure you go follow VENN. Watch VENN everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. And you can also, starting August 5th, on Wednesday, you can watch us on Twitch, you can watch us on Twitter, you can watch us on YouTube and Facebook and other places. So you'll be able to tune in whenever you can and whenever you want.
Thank you so much, guys, and we wish you all the luck with VENN, and we hope to see you guys again on the show very soon.